Welcome back to the show, guys. Welcome back to the show. Another live stream just for you guys. I haven't rehearsed anything. I don't have a script. I was supposed to do a live stream yesterday. I was knackered. I was just tired. So I skipped that. And then I said, you know what, I'll do one today. And then I was kind of free. And I said, look, do you want to live? And I had a reply a little bit later. And I was like, a bit tired. I was like, you know, I can't do this. So I'm free now. I'm here for you guys. So if you are here for the first time, smash that like button, hit that subscribe. That's what I'm going to ask for anyway. Smash that like button at least. Leave something in the comment if you are watching this later on. And to all my other members who have been with me from the start, I highly appreciate you and thank you very much. And also Ramadan Kareem to all of you guys. It is the month of Ramadan. So, well, we say month, but it's the 30 days of fasting. So congratulations to everybody. So let's carry on. So I want to talk a little bit about the market. Okay, so I know the market's a bit funny right now. Okay, the market's absolutely funny right now. We recently had the dump, right, which is good because we always need to have a nice little dump. So we had the dump, and I've been kind of banging on about something for I don't know, last 3 or 4 streams, where I've talked about. I said, look, guys, we are seeing a positive vibe, right? Even though the market's bleeding, I'm still bullish, right? Even though we are so close to the invalidation point, right, where we could invalidate the entire bull market and go into a bear market, but I'm still bullish, right? Because other indicators show us exactly what is about to happen. They are pointing up. They're saying, guys, this is the time to go and buy. So those of you guys who understand me or follow me or know how I work, right, I usually tell you what's about to happen weeks in advance, days in advance, months in advance, to a high probability. I'm not going to say I'm 100% accurate. I don't own a freaking crystal ball, but I like to tell you guys what's going to happen or the probability is of something happening. So, I see Ned Flandy, we need a Death Star. We definitely need a Death Star, right? But regardless of all of that, my brother, okay, nice to see you on the show as well. I've just done this random thing. I just literally posted something on Discord. And I said, I'm going live. That's it. Whether you come or not, it doesn't matter. I'm going to talk about it, right? So, what was I saying? Now the market has pretty much done what we expected to do. We needed a big correction. We needed the indicators, all the indicators to come and settle down. And this is me just talking about the charts. I'm not talking about what happened the other day where it pumped like crazy. Believe me, or not, right? You can, I always say, my name's Sham, this is 0x5, and the truth is always out there. You can go and see on Discord. When that Trump pump happened, because we should call it a Trump pump, right? When that happened, I stayed absolutely silent. I did not make a single comment. Nowhere. There was not a single social post or any private message or anything with anybody, any conversation regarding that pump. I did not make a single comment. Why? I've been banging on about how the market is showing good signs. Yes, it looks bearish and whatnot and this and that. And then what I see is a massive rally. And all of a sudden, you know, not me only, other people as well. We're talking about the charts. We're giving you signals weeks in advance. And all of a sudden now the whole spotlight is not on the charts anymore. I'm not saying give it to me. I'm not saying give it to any other YouTubers or influencers or technical analysts. I'm saying the charts. Give it to the chart. Why did the spotlight all of a sudden go to Trump? And all of a sudden the narrative is all of the news. Oh, Trump rally. Trump did this. Trump did that. Huh? Do you not realize what's happening? The charts have already indicated we're about to get a rally. The charts have already indicated we are about to come down. The truth is out there. The videos, the live streams, I've talked about it. I said, guys, look, these are the reasons why I'm still bullish. These are the reasons why we can expect things to go down. And then all of a sudden, spotlight Trump. Oh, what was the point? What's the point of us sitting here doing chart analysis, telling people what's about to happen, right? When all of a sudden, Trump just says something like farts, right? And everyone's now all of a sudden, it's Trump, it's Trump. Seriously? So the charts have no value? The charts have no, you know, I don't know what to say anymore because we use the charts, right? So we already said what was about to happen. There's an entire Discord message or something, or on even on YouTube live stream. Last one I said this, I said, guys, everything looks bearish, but this is the time where we are actually seeing a reset. And for that one very good reason, and I mentioned on the last live stream as well, you can watch the exact the previous video to this, right? The previous live stream to this. where a brother asked, aren't you worried that the total market cap has lost its $3 trillion target? And I said, actually, I'm not. I'm not, because of that one indicator that says to me a reset is coming. That says to me that the market is reset already. We are expecting a massive rally up. Now, here's the fun part, right? Obviously, you heard me so many times talk about like the weekly. First, and nice to see you, my brother. Salam to you as well. So you hear me talk about the weekly charts, right? I know many people go on the 4-hourly, the hourly, and the 12-hourly and whatnot, right? And all of a sudden, oh, you know, so it's either hype or it's either fad or one or the other, right? I'm keeping calm, talking about the weekly. But there's one number I don't talk about. I don't really talk about the 2-week chart that often, do I? I don't, right? I'll talk about the weekly. I'll talk about the 5-day, because that's my sweet spot, right? 5 days to the what do you call this? The week. That's my sweet spot, right? You know what I mean? Everyone's got a sweet spot, right? That's my sweet spot. So I don't really talk about the 2-week, but I do observe it. And on the 2-week, right, the RSI, the stochastic RSI. So, you know, I talk about this level, like we have out of 140. I say, look, 40, anything below 40, that's the time we buy. Well, guess where we're about to bounce? And this is real stuff, right? So you got to listen carefully. If you haven't got the patience right, then you shouldn't even be here, because you need to be patient with me, right? But I'm telling you directly that no one else is going to tell you. I'm telling you something right now, right? On the 2-weekly, we've come and tapped on that 40 mark. Now, there is absolutely no guarantee that we're going to bounce off this, right? So listen to what I'm about to say very carefully. Listen to what I'm about to say. So far, the 5-day has been a leading indicator telling us that we are already set for the rally and the rocket's about to leave, right? So, you know, the pre-ignition, that's already happened. Weekly, super ready, saying, look, guys, pre-ignition is done. Make sure there's enough fuel for this thing to lift off. That's what's about to happen. But on the 2-weekly, something amazing is about to happen. We've hit the 40 mark, right? We could either fall off, right, and go down for another month or two. So this is why I said, listen carefully. Another month or two, and the market's over, right? Which leads us basically April, May, June, boom. It's usually a dead month anyway. We go there and we die. Market's over. This is it. Bull run's gone, right? Let's go home. Sit back, relax. All the cash that we saved at, we're going to deploy them. We're going to buy the dip, right? We're going to sell the house, sell the car, sell whatever, right? And go and buy that dip. We get to that stage. Or because pre-ignition's happened already, and because we're just adding fuel now, we're just making sure we've got enough fuel. This 2-week candle, when it bounces, if it bounces up again, do you know the power this holds? Power. The power this holds. So far, people have been shaking with a 4-5K move. 4-5K move. Whatever I told you, this 2-week candle has the power to drop at least 50 to 60 minimum, maybe even 100K. Do you understand what this is? Do you understand how insane this is? Guys, these 2-weekly candles only move a fraction every 2 weeks. They don't just shoot up like this. These are long-term stuff. These are not your average 1 hour, 2 hour crypto analysis TA guy BS bullshit. You know what I mean? It's none of that business. This is the real shit. This is the stuff that tells you what's about to happen next year. This is the stuff that tells you where you're going to go. This is the stuff that tells you how long you're going to be in a bear market. This is the stuff that predicts what's about to happen. Do you understand what that means? I don't care if we're in the month of March. I don't care if we're in the month of April. This is telling me what's about to happen in the next, 8 weeks, if not longer, 6 months. This is how insane this candles are. This particular analysis, looking at the RSI and stochastic RSI, this is what this is going to deliver. Right? I've previously talked about how we have a $2 trillion gap. This was when we were at the $3 trillion total market cap based on the coins that are there. I said there's a $2 trillion market cap. We should be around $5 trillion. Well, now I'm going to say this candle, or this stochastic RSI and RSI has the power on the upside. So take this with a pinch of salt. I'm not a financial advisor. right? I'm not a financial. I do consulting, but I'm not a financial advisor. So go and burn your money, do whatever you want to do. And if you do want to burn your money, I'll give you my account details. You can just chuck it over me and just say it's burnt. Write off whatever you want to do. Literally write it off, right? But no, I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Jokes aside, right? There's a situation, as I said, like where we are right now, we could drop off the cliff and that's it, it's end, right? It's all finished. Or we could shoot and do that 50 to 100k pump on a BTC. Now that has the power to lift the remaining coin, because you'd see the rally, the hype, right? The hype will start, right? I'm not too focused about the baby altcoins. I'm talking about the blue chips, right? So we're going to see the pump. How high, how much, I don't know. 1x, 2x, 3x, 5x, 10x, 20x, I don't know, right? I don't know. I don't follow all the coins. There's freaking millions of coins out there. I don't follow them. I have my picks. I'm holding on to my picks. I don't give a shit, right? I don't have paper hands. I don't let it go, right? There are times when I play with the strategy. There are times when I'm like, you know what? I got a discount. I'm going to hold on to it, right? Hence why previous videos and the videos before that, whenever I've made a decision, I told you, I said, guys, I'm holding. I'm holding. I didn't say I'm dumping. I'm holding. I'm getting ready. Yes, I have a threshold. I have an auto dump sell. But that's later. Right now, I'm holding. Why? Because I know what's about to happen. Because the charts are telling me in advance, expect this. So I did that. Do you know what I mean? Right? This is on another level. I see you, SM here. Awesome, my brother. Nice to see you. We could be getting to that point if we drop below the 40 on the 2 week, right, where you sell your organs. You know what I mean? I'm going to sell a couple of I'll sell an arm, right, and a leg, but you know what I mean? I'm sure I can survive on one. So what I'm saying is we could get to that point where we will get to, you sell everything, right? Remember what we always do. We did it 2 seasons now, guys. We did it on 2 cycles. There's a level, we're going to get the signal where we buy that level. That's the bottom of the market. So we get that. Or right now we shoot up. If we shoot up, right? Remember what I always say, fear the pump, right? Because you should be worried when it pumps, because that's when things become unpredictable. So far, with the market bleeding out, I'm freaking excited. Why? Because it's opportunities, right? Because it's predictable. I'm the happiest guy when I can predict what's about to happen, because it's predictable, right? I'm not, trying to give myself credit or anything. I'm just saying how the psychology works. I'm truly excited when I can predict what's about to happen. I don't have to be 100% roughly in the borderline, say, okay, this is the direction we're about to go. That's good enough for me. That's what I'm able to do. But when we pump, I can't tell you where we're going to stop. I can't tell you that. I can only tell you what the supports are, what my crazy maths tell me, what my crazy math numbers are, right? And I'm sure many of you have the chart, so I'm not going to talk about the chart. I don't even need to show you the charts. Even if I show you the chart now, it's the exact same freaking chart that's on Discord for God knows how long. Exact same lines on Discord for God knows how long. So if you haven't seen the chart, go and look at it. Just go and search chart or whatever. It's on Discord. There's the same chart. I just take a screenshot on Sunday. Not a single line, not a single digit has been changed. And we've been holding support and resistance on the exact lines. Even when people thought those were not the lines, they are the lines. They are the absolute lines, right? I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, brother Faisal, he asked me, he said, are we looking at 95k? What did I say? 93. Did we get to 93? No. You see what I mean? So you got to understand, some things, yeah, we can throw numbers out there and just hope for things to stick, right? But there are actual factual lines and numbers on the chart, and the chart doesn't lie. Men lie, women lie, children lie, everybody, your government lies, Trump lies, believe me, everybody lies, right? But, right, remember this, the charts do not lie, right? And the charts are telling us exactly what's about to happen. So SM says, so the 2 weekly candle, are we waiting until Sunday for confirmation? No, it's not a candle. I corrected myself. It is not a candle. You're looking at the stochastic RSI and RSI. Go to the stochastic RSI and RSI. Ignore the entire chart, right? In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip my camera over to show you, right? I just want to show you this, right? Because you have to see what I'm seeing, because this is just absolute insanity when you start looking at this, right? Let me just show you. Hold on. Let me flip the camera over. Ignore my little calf on holder thing there. I'm going to flip this over to 2 weeks. And I'm going to move the chart over a little bit. Just zoom it in a little bit. All right, so you guys could see. So you see this yellow line here. You see how I've drawn it on the 40? This is where we are. This is where that stochastic RSI, leading stochastic RSI is coming, right? This is where it's, everything's, oh, do I have a freaking pen or anything here? I don't have anything. I don't know. I'm going to use a vape juice, right? So you can see the yellow and the red, right? So of course the blue is leading, which means that yes, this could be a little bit bearish. We could drop off the cliff and come all the way down here. But I also want you to see this. The yellow line never has to come here. This is our support line, that area there. So let me just put a put a line there, right? As long as you can see, that's our support line. So as long as the yellow does not fall below that line, right, where the red is currently, right? If it doesn't fall below that, we're shooting up. We're going to the moon. If it falls below that, dude, business is over, right? This game is over. Now, let me show you on the weekly what we're seeing, right? So let's go on the weekly and I'll show you what I'm seeing. This is a weekly. This is a reset, but also look where we are right now. So on the weekly, in fact, the invalidation point is actually slightly lower, almost to the 40. You see what I mean? That line is almost to the 40. It's about 43, 44. So these are the things you got to notice. We can perfectly bounce from here. So where am I getting my confirmation, right? Because none of this is confirmation. This is just stochastic. RSI doesn't say anything, right? It doesn't tell us we're bullish. Well, guess what? You move one step down to the 5-day and boom, we are bullish. That is a bullish confirmation. Everything here is telling us we are bullish. Do you see what I mean? So that's how you got to look at certain things. Obviously, you might think, oh, this guy's just freaking excited, right? But you have to understand how I look at my charts. What do I see in the charts that obviously, you know, I can't really explain, but what do I see, right? I mean, here's a candle. Why the hell do I have a line here in between a candle, right? You might wonder. There are different timelines that I'm working with, right? And this so far, even though this is an undecided candle, and obvious reasons, right? It's telling us what's about to happen. There's a probability up or down, but most likely I see up, right? And this is what I'm seeing on the upside, that this candle comes and as soon as it breaks past this, and I'll show you what I mean, right there, right? As soon as it breaks past this 91,500 and has a candle above that on a higher time frame. So we're not looking at daily stuff, guys. We don't give a damn about daily stuff, right? That's when the magic happens. Now, on the 2 weekly, SMU asked how long do we have remaining? Brother, we have 10 days and 3 hours remaining. So I hope that kind of makes sense to you, what I'm seeing. Do you know what I mean? But don't focus too much on the 2 weekly stuff, right? Remember, this is going to tell you what's about to happen in the future. 2 week stuff is, the way you look at it is, it's going to factor in 3 months to maybe 6 months. Those are the big things you need to look at. Do you know what I mean? Those are the big stuff, right? And also remember what I said. They only move like a millimeter on the chart, right? So it doesn't really give you the most accurate picture. Weekly is the best, right? I usually stick to weekly and 5-day. That's my sweet spot. Between the 5 and 7 days, that's my best. I like that. Do you know what I mean? So as long as that's showing me the RSI is, remember the RSI is old data. Stochastic RSI is the current data. All right, more relevant, more recent data. So as long as we're seeing these signals come in, so obviously on the 5-day we have an RSI confirmation pointing up, right? Bullish, right? And then the stochastic RSI is also following through. Do you know what I mean? So the rocket's already primed. It's primed. It's primed. Now all we need to do is make sure we bounce on that 10 days, right? But we don't need 10 days on the 2 weekly to do that. Do you see what I mean? It could shoot up, and this thing is in a particular level where it could actually shoot up and give us at least 50, 60K, guys. Come on. Don't you want a freaking 50K, right? That actually takes me from current level $89,000 to my $137,000 target that we have. Think about that. Freaking crazy, right? Oh, man. No, Faisal, we're not in the do or die moment yet, so I'm not really panicking. Right now, everything is good, bro. Nothing is indicating anything bearish anymore. You can't really get any more bearish. So there's no do or die right now. There's no do or die, to be honest. based on what we got on the sweet spot, right? So that's giving us a good indication that market still has momentum. It still wants to move up. I don't give a damn about the Donald Trump stuff and all of the BS that's going on the social medias and all the hype news, right? Remember, guys, when the hype news comes out, that's a trap being laid for everybody. So do you know what you do when you see hype, when you see a massive rally, when you see a massive pump? Do you know what you do? Right? To enjoy that, do you know what you do? You go and you set up a stop loss. As soon as it pumps, put a stop loss close enough, because you know what's coming after a pump, a freaking dump, right? What I'm talking about is not a pump. What I'm talking about is not a pump and a dump. None of these hype, none of this FOMO business. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking what the chart's telling us. The charts tell us a whole different story, right? Charts don't care about the news. Charts don't have a mind or a body. They don't have emotions. Nobody can impact them, right? The chart's only telling us what's already happened, right? And by using that data as a human, a mind, right? Someone who can think, I'm basically just calculating, just like everybody else. We're just calculating what is the probability of what the next move is going to be. So the charts have already indicated what the next move is going to be. And so far, this is why I said on the 2 weekly, on the 5-day and the weekly, we're definitely good. Bullish, right? Super bullish, right? But on the 2 weekly, I'm not super bullish yet. Believe me, if the 2 week stochastic RSI and RSI looked the same as the 5-day, bro, there's no ifs and buts. I'll be doing a freaking 10x and leaving it, then going to sleep. I won't even look at the what do you call this? I'll do a 10x, take profit 1000x, whatever, because that's the kind of move these bring us. No one's going to tell you this. That's the kind of move we get. You know what I mean? So that's some big stuff. If you got any questions, let me know, guys. Let me know. Right? Those are the big stuff. You know what I mean? So you don't even look at the charts when you open it. You don't do a leverage for a day or 2 days. No more day trading. You do a yearly trading. You just do one big long trade with with a nice decent stash. Let it go. Let it bleed. Doesn't matter, because that's what's going to make you a millionaire. Let's put it this way, 10k could make you a mil. Easy, no problem. That's the big stuff. Do you know what I mean? So those are the moves we're looking for. Hopefully we're going to get them very soon, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on at the end of the cycle, like the bottom of the cycle, when we get there in the future, right? But so far so good, right? So far everything looks positive, unless things change. But as I said, the only thing that is giving us that bit of a risk that we have to accept, right, and respect, is the 2 week, because it is giving us two different things. It's telling us that, okay, we could bounce. Remember, that's the support, right? That line I showed you, that's the support. We lose that, then we're going down. We hold that, we're shooting back up. That's what it is. Right? Faisal says, bro, please keep us updated like this, man. We love you for the man. Alhamdulillah. Okay, bro, I do my best. You know what I mean? I try my best. I do my best. But sometimes, you know what it is? Okay, Faisal, I'm going to tell you something, right? And I'm going to tell everybody this as well, right? Me coming onto YouTube and talking about charts and whatnot and this and that, and what I'm trying to help you guys understand and keep calm and, like, know what to expect. So you guys are already like 2 steps ahead of everybody else, right? Because everyone else is, and I say 2 steps, there's a reason. So majority, 90% or 95% of YouTubers out there will tell you what's already happened. That's old news, right? They will literally read out Cointelegraph, for fuck's sake, excuse my language, Cointelegraph or whatever, right? They're reading articles that somebody else wrote. Isn't that plagiarism? Right? So complete plagiarism, right? That's what they do. Others are coming onto the game, right? They'll come on to the YouTube or whatnot, socials and whatnot, right? They have another motive. So that little small percentage, like 4 or 5%, they have a different motive. Their motive is to keep you guys hyped up, right? Make you buy specific coins that they've already bought so they can dump it on you. That's what those boys are doing. But when it comes to the actual market itself, I don't know about anybody else. I can only vouch for myself, right? Maybe there are others out there who are doing the same thing, and I can think of a few guys, right? So, but I know they're still kind of dodgy, right? But what I'm trying to do is tell you guys what to expect days in advance, if not weeks in advance. So you are calm, right? But then when I see someone, Trump rally, seriously? That kind of ruins everything. It's like, hold on, what am I doing this for? Right? So I can't come here and talk about something happening, right, when all of a sudden Trump takes the credit. What the fuck? Come on, man puts his time in there. Trump takes my spotlight. No way. You can't do that, Trump. You can't do that. So I got a thing against Trump anyway. But I'm just joking anyway. It is what it is, end of the day. So yeah, I mean, of course I'm here, bro. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. But you know me. Come on, you know me. This is one of the reasons why I don't have daily content. I could come on daily, but I don't have daily content. You know what I mean? So it is a bit tough because I tell you guys what's about to happen. So what am I gonna say anymore? You know what I mean? What am I gonna say? You know what I mean? Charts do, bro. The charts are telling you exactly what's about to happen before everybody else. Right? I've been banging on about like how we could expect to see a $5 trillion and then obviously see more. I swear to God, you are going to see more news coming out now talking about those narratives. You can go back and find my video and connect it and say, hold on, isn't that something Sham said 6 months ago? Isn't that something Sham said a year ago? And you'll see people will talk about it now. I'm not just throwing numbers out there. I'm not just throwing stuff out there, okay, and hoping it sticks, right? No, I'm not doing that. I know what's about to happen because that's what the facts are. When you've had, so what I'm saying, like when the entire market, like especially the altcoins, when we had like, I think it was 4,000 or 5,000 coins, I can't remember, like total, right? We had total altcoins. We had 4,000 or 5,000 altcoins. They were worth about $2 trillion. So when I'm talking about $2 trillion missing in the market, I'm not even talking about the shit coins that we have now, the millions of coins now. Because those millions of coins, if they are worth anything, right, they should bring trillions and trillions of dollars. But I'm just talking about those blue chips, the old legacy coins, just them alone and BTC together combined. We're looking at $4 to $5 trillion just there. And then the remainder could pump us to $10 trillion. You see what I mean? So I'm not even talking about the others. I'm only talking about these, man. Right? I'm only talking about these. That's all I am. So, you know, Mr. Bad says you need to do copy trade, bro. Copy trade with who, bro? For what? Why would I need to do copy trade, man? People trade on my signals, bro. Oh, you mean you want to copy me? You can. I'm wild. I'm wild. If you want to copy trade me, you got to gamble everything, bro. You got to gamble anything because I'm all in. I'm in or out. That's it. And what I do and what I mean by that. So, Mr. Badass, remember this, right? So my strategy has always been, right, and it's all about discipline, risk management, right, strategy, right. That's how it is, right. I call it discipline, strategy, and risk management. Now, the way I do things, I only invest money I could literally afford to burn, literally afford to lose. If I can't lose it, if I can't burn it, I'm not bothered, especially when I'm leverage trading. Leverage trading, I'm not there trying to say protect my funds. Spot market, yeah, I do want to protect my funds because in spot trading, whatever I'm buying, it's my asset. I own that. I have the rights over that. It's in my wallet. I can transfer it, do whatever. That is my asset. And if I can buy cheaper and accumulate a few more, bro, it's a no-brainer. That's my strategy. So if I think the market's going to dump, I'll happily dump it, buy it cheaper, have a little bit more, carry on, right? Bob's your uncle. But when it comes to leverage trading, I'm willing to lose the entire portfolio. Why? Because I'm only trading money I could afford to lose. I either go up or I lose, right? One or the other. If I short it, I want to short it. I want to make money. I want to make money. If I can't make money, let it go. It's like lottery. You know what I mean? It's like lottery, right? Leverage trading for me is like lottery, right? You go to the shop, you buy a lottery ticket. You're going to get your money back? Fuck all. No, you're not going to get nothing. You just giving your money over to the cashier. You're not going to get nothing. That's how I treat leverage trading. So I'm on another level. Faisal says, bro, you're 1,000% right. I don't need to be 1,000% right. I don't even need to be 1% right. I just want you guys to make sure you do the right decision. That's the most important thing for me. I'm not here for myself. I'm not here to take something off you guys. I'm not here, you know, to become famous and become a YouTuber and whatnot. I mean, I wouldn't mind if YouTube pays me my income, if YouTube pays me the kind of money I need every month, right? If YouTube pays me, by all means, I'm not there. I'm not there, you know? If I had some sort of a program going on, something going on in YouTube or whatever through YouTube and God knows some education pack of BS, right? And if I could earn like 10k a week, right? Yeah, by all means, yeah, I don't have a problem. I'll do YouTube full time. I'll be on it 24/7. You be streaming in my room like a Big Brother. You know what I mean? You know the Big Brother stuff, right? They do, right? So I'll have a camera and you can stream everything, right? Me taking a shit, dump, whatever. I'm not joking, but YouTube's not making me that money. I'm not in that level at this present moment, or I don't think I'm ever going to be, right? So for me, and also YouTube has told me as well, my content is not advertiser friendly, apparently. So I have to rely on people's what do you call this, like buy me a coffee and whatnot and this and that. But how much do you make out of that, right? Do you know what I mean? It's like every now and then randomly someone comes and drops, like, I mean, Faisal the other day dropped a little bit on a super chat. That's it. Do you know what I mean? But even then, I don't even hit the minimum threshold for me to withdraw that. So I end of the day, I'm not too fast. So I've got better stuff to do. So that's what I'm doing. But here, I come here for you guys. And as I said, I want you guys to be right. You guys to make the right decisions. That's what I want. Do you know what I mean? So end of the day, I don't have to be right at all. I know I'm a long-winded one. So if you have any other questions, guys, let me know. Also, let me just check if I am checking all the chats. What's going on? Let's see. Yeah, so all the chats are here. Awesome. So other than that, how has everyone been, right? I know, look, you guys haven't seen me on Discord. I stay away. In fact, there's a game I used to play, right? So I used to play that game every day for the last 5 years, almost 5 years. So I actually spoke to the leader, like we have a guild, right? Spoke to the leader the other day and I said, bro, I can't make time because I'm just so busy. I'm waking up early and doing things, and then the game resets at midnight and I'm not around at midnight. I can't really have the edge that I used to have, because I used to have a bit of an edge, right? So I can't do anything. So if need be, kick me out, put someone else in there. Do you know what he says to me? He said, bro, your family, real life comes first, the game comes last. So if you got to take time off and do whatever, do it. But you're not going anywhere, still staying there. I was like, that's amazing. So that was that. Faisal says, may Allah bless you, Sham, for the work you do for all and help you give us, man. Bro, that's the only thing we can do. You know what I mean? Because, you know, there's things you can do in life, right? And I'm now gonna give you a bit of a lecture. So someone's gonna be bored and they're gonna leave, right? But this is the truth, right? You can do things like I can exchange, and I exchange my time for money. So I will exchange my time for money. That's me earning a living. Every man's got to earn a living. That's that. But then there are things that you do, right, for everybody without any intention of receiving anything. And that basically is like, how would I say this? It's like interest, right? Imagine this. There's a payment being made to you, right? Or owed to you. This is crazy. It's a crazy theory that I have, right? So I believe give, right? But don't give it to an individual. So this is my rule. I don't give it to an individual. I'll give it to everybody. So there is no discrepancy. Everyone gets it. That's why I say you can have, publicly you can have everything. So that's everybody. And then what happens is I say, that's, for me, the way I think it, that's an accumulation of something that I'm giving. It's there. I'm not asking for anything. I don't need anything. If it comes, it comes. But I believe in karma, right? So I believe that what you do, you give. And if you do it for 10 people, if it's 10 people who find benefit, if 100 people find the benefit, that's 100-fold of what you did for one person. So I'd rather focus on that. Anybody who's one person, I'll exchange time for money. But when it comes to hundreds of people, if someone finds benefit from that, one day, somewhere, I'm going to get paid. I'm going to get paid. I know I'm going to get paid. It doesn't have to be when I'm here and I can be all religious and faithful now. But I'm going to be paid one way or another. And that's the most important thing, guys. And I think the most important thing, I have been paid. All of you guys have paid me, you just don't realize it. And I'll tell you what that is, right? Ever since I've been on YouTube, right? I've been coming on YouTube for friends and family and everything. And a lot of you guys, like Faisal, KR, SM, and a few other people, right? A lot of you guys came through. I'm not sure how you even found the channel. You came through and you're still here. You're still here, right? Even though I'm not here all the time. You guys respect me for what I do, leave me alone, don't bug me, don't say nothing. And, you know, like, I'm not there all the time on YouTube, I'm not there all the time on Discord, and yet, when I come live, you're still here. Do you know what I mean? And that's a payment to me. That's a payment to me. You don't realize that you're paying me back, bro. Right? So, end of the day, that's what it is, you know. I get all of that, and that makes me feel good, you know. And I think that's one of the best things. I mean, you can do things, you can... It's like a freaking lecture anyway. I'm not going to go anymore. But I don't want to be sentimental. But what I'm trying to say is, look, end of the day, it is what it is. And, you know, I believe there's always something out there. Like, I think, Faisal, you mentioned something the other day regarding Fart Boy, right? You found this channel randomly, right? I believe you did, right? Because you don't know anybody else prior to thing. You found this channel randomly, you saw me talking about XRP, you've even heard me diss XRP, and you've seen two sides of me to XRP, right? And you've understood my point, and you've also got your points as well. And yet you still stuck with me, right? And then through that, you found other community members who you've probably never met, never seen, but you've spoke, you've chatted and everything, and you found some benefit. But that's fate. Do you know what I mean? That's fate. And then it gets crazy because that day on Discord, you gave me the credit. And I said, no. That's not my credit. I did nothing with that. Yes, maybe I'm the reason you're here. You see what I mean? But it was KR who gets the credit. So you see what I mean? So ultimately, those kind of things, that when you think positively, when you're giving that positive vibe, that's a massive payment, bro. You can't pay for that shit. I'm telling you. That's some expensive shit. You can't pay for that. That's what I've been getting. So I'm really happy with that, man. So thank you, all of you. Honestly, thank you, all of you, man. I'm telling you. Nikat Mailov says, I saw the live while scrolling. Interesting. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, Nikat. This is a community. This is more of a family. I've been, so originally when I started YouTube, back in 2020 or whatever it was, like 5 years ago, when I started doing YouTube, I started doing it for friends and family. And then from friends and family, we've grown. And now we have a nice little community out there where everyone's there and we are what we are. And I try and keep things real, right? So, of course, we talk about a lot about crypto stuff here. Could be anything else as well. But I'm here for the community, you know, and I'm always transparent and honest. I'm not here for the money, and I'm not here for the fame or the views, to be honest, right? There has been occasions where I've had people who are disrespectful on the chats, and I'll literally tell them to fuck off. I don't really care, do you know what I mean? So I am who I am, end of the day. So that's what it is, you know. That's the reality, you know what I mean? That's the reality. It is what it is. So other than that, guys, if you have any other questions or anything, let me know. All right, let's see where we go right now, because market so far, as I said, it looks bloody, but it looks good. It's a weird thing to put together, right? It looks bloody, but it is good. So let's see what it does. But I can't really tell you much about the alts, right? Because yes, a lot of the alts bleed, but they also have shown or proven to us that they can pump really hard. They got enough juice to pump really hard. So if BTC starts pushing back up again, I think some of these alts have a potential to do 3, 4, 5x even from here. Do you know what I mean? So let's see what you think. I'd love Deepin. I think Deepin is good. Deepin, RWA, they're all good stuff. In fact, I was working on an RWA myself, so I'm still kind of working on it. The real world application type of thing. So I've talked about it with the boys and like all the boys and girls in the group, right, and everything. Even on live streams, I've talked about it on YouTube. Plenty. I've been open about it. So Deepin is good. You can't go wrong with it, right? But what I'm going to say is any blockchain you choose for your Deepin, right? Make sure that the Deepin that you choose benefits the blockchain and also hold the blockchain coin as well. So because what I've noticed is there's a new category of Deepin out there who actually don't benefit the blockchain at all. And like, well, hold on. So I have to buy you with, say, for example, I buy you with my Ethereum, or I buy you with my Cardano, or I buy you with my Solana, right? Or buy you with my BNB, right? Avalanche and XYZ. I'm just giving a random name. I'm not picking on anyone, right? But I buy you and I'm hoping that you benefit the blockchain. But no, you seem to create your own ecosystem. You seem to be operating like a freaking mini exchange. Like, what the hell is going on here? Do you know what I mean? So just be careful of those. And of course, they're all good. Ultimately, they're good. If they make you money, they make you money. That's the most important thing. So you got to have a clear goal. What are you in it for, right? Do you know what I mean? So there are narratives out there. What I normally do is I don't really pick and choose. Yes, I like certain narratives. I don't like certain narratives. I think there are so much opportunities out there. We're still very, very young in crypto, believe me. I mean, I've been in it 10 years and I still feel very, very young. And I'm seeing so much more innovation come in. And I think in the future, we're going to do so many different things. But future is actually RWA, real world application. So crypto companies maybe, right, accepting crypto payments or whatever in crypto, right? Maybe even selling, tokenizing assets and whatnot. That's already happening anyway. So we are going to be crypto orientated in the real world. That's what I believe, right? And the the whole ecosystem or the business model would actually work in the real world, but people holding the crypto will benefit. And I think that's a much more secure way, right? It's just a matter of regulations, right? So for example, today, right, today I was having a conversation with someone. So some of the RWA stuff I'm doing, in the UK, we've got the FCA, Financial Conduct Authority, and it's weird, right? So to do certain things, right, like, you know, in crypto and whatnot, they got categories, like category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is weird, right? And you got to pay a fee. So what I want to do falls into a category 6, which is perfect, right? It's cost about £10,000, which is nothing, right? You know, when you're going to be dealing with hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, right, or pounds, 10,000 is nothing. But when you go to the other side of what I'm doing, all of a sudden, I need to have some sort of an insurance policy, physical money, right, in the bank to do an insurance policy. And that thing's got a bit awkward. It's like, hold on. That's the money I need for the business, but you're telling me I got to put all of that into so what am I? So I don't know. So I spoke to someone today, and he was like, bro, what you want to do to get around, like, be fully regulated, give it 5 years. Start off small, give it 5 years, because what you're trying to do, you're trying to get in there straight, which is good. Like, you're trying to do it, you're showing them commitment and whatnot. And so I'll talk to an expert basically. And so you're trying to do this, which is fine, and the fees and whatnot is nothing, right? But then you see the other conditions, they're literally taking every last penny you got and some, and they're locking it down, right, as an insurance for the clients that are going to come and operate or work with you. I'm like, yeah, like, that's how the traditional system works. I was like, okay, but how do I do the crypto system? They're like, you can't. You still have to go through the traditional system. So for me, if I'm going to put 10 million down as a deposit, right, so as an insurance policy, so if customer loses their funds and whatnot, so there's like a SAFU fund, like what Binance does. Got to do that. So then I've got to sell my RWA assets, right? I've got to sell it and raise that capital. So whatever cash we got now, we got to dump it in there, and then obviously sell tokens and raise that. I've done stuff, but I'm not here promoting anything. I'm not gonna even bother with that. So yeah. So if you guys just got the idea that this guy's about to sell a crypto, no, I'm not selling crypto. I have plenty of cryptos on the market, but I'm not selling anything, guys. I will not do that. I'm just gonna wait 5 years if I have to. I'm not even joking. I'll just wait 5 years and do it the right way, because the RWA project that we're going to do, it's for crypto, but it shouldn't be crypto orientated. It should be more fiat orientated, but it has a crypto backing, and the crypto part would be for the RWA. So this is what I want to do. Your proof of ownership is on crypto. So we want to tokenize and use a smart contract to proof of ownership. So say, for example, I'll break it down for you, give a good simple one, right? Say the company has 100 shares, which she wants to sell, right? You know, just for the sake of this video, say we are NASDAQ, right? We want to sell 100 shares. Well, normally there's like 100 shares are sold 100 times. You know what I mean? The stock markets, right? They have convertible shares and whatnot, and make shares over shares, and they sell 100 shares into a billion shares. Well, here you can also sell 100 shares into a billion shares, just like how we have a Satoshi in a Bitcoin. We can also do that, but when you combine all of them together, it's still 100 shares. Does that make sense? So that's what I want to do on a tokenized way, where basically people can come and invest and do whatever, but they have proof, they have the receipt, and it's a digital receipt, which is on the blockchain, right? Technically can be a coin, but we don't want to really go down the coin route because of the volatility in the market. And even if we do go down the coin route, I don't know how we're going to do this, because there are some legal complications. Unless we go 100% crypto, then it's easy. Then launch a crypto project, guys. Here we go, going to launch a crypto project. Everybody come. That's a different story. But I've been there, done that, seen that, and I can tell you, I don't have a large community. I've always been honest about that. I'm too blunt about that. I do have investors, very few, but large investors. People are willing to dump money at me, which is not a problem. But end of the day, that doesn't work. It's like, you know, you're gonna have 10-15 people doing something, then that's only 10-15 people. Where's the growth? Do you know what I mean? So you got to look at it those ways. So I'm not that kind of a person. If I had like 100,000 people, yeah, let's open something, let's all invest $1. Do you know what I mean? 100,000 people, let's invest $1 and let's move this forward. That's a different story. Do you know what I mean? So I don't have that, and I'm not here for scam anybody and this and that. That's what other people do anyway. So I'm just being transparent and honest with everybody. So yeah, sorry, I went on a long one for the deepen, but yeah, deepen's good. Deepen's good. RW, as I said, is going to be even better. But each to their own. Don't bother about the narrative. Pick your coin, stick to your coin. That's the most important thing. And if you have a strong conviction, then yeah, hold on to it. If you make profit, make sure to take as much as possible. In fact, if you make profit, take your initial out, right? You're going to have a happier life, believe me, right? Always take your initial investment out as soon as you make some profit. Also, if you think the market's going south, then also always consider having a stop loss, exiting, buying the same asset again if you believe in it, buy the same asset again, but you definitely accumulate a lot more. Do you know what I mean? So don't be that person who's like, I'm going to hodl. I bought 10 BTC or I bought 10 Ethereum, whatever you can afford now, right? I bought that. I'm going to hodl for the rest of my life. Okay, fine. So how much you pay for it? Oh, I paid 100 grand a piece, right? I'm just giving a rough example. I paid 100 grand a piece. That's £1 million I'll spend on it. Fine. BTC dumps all the way down to 20k. It was like, right, do you realize how many you can get for that 100k now, right? So end of the day, you got to think like that. It's like, look, if it goes south, cash out, man, cash out, bank in, go and buy more. Do you know what I mean? You get for the same money, even if you lose 10%, right, and the market bleeds out a little bit more, you're always going to get more. So don't be that person that hodl, because I used to be that, and I'm advising people from experience, right? I used to be that guy. Now I'm like, I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. It doesn't bother me. Crypto doesn't bother me anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not fearful of crypto. So it is what it is. Guys, if you're here for the first time, smash that like button, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. And plus, on the descriptions, there's a few XYZ. Don't click the one with the crypto call, whatever, guys. Don't click that. I haven't started that. Please do not click that. I haven't started that thing yet. Don't click that. But there is a Discord thing. I'll go in later on and delete the link. But go on the Discord. It's free. Go and join Discord and whatnot. And yeah, if you want to join the community, by all means. But beware, and I'm transparent about it, I'm not there all the time, guys. Because I started the video and I said the same thing. I'm not there all the time. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. BDC right now sitting at 90,300. In fact, I haven't done a price update, have I? So let me just do a price update on all of them. Here's the fun part, right? So a few days ago, we were at almost at 2.7 or 2.6 something trillion dollars. Currently, we're at 2.91 trillion dollars. So again, that $3 trillion when we lost it didn't phase me, didn't bother me. Why? Because we're bullish. BDC is back at $90,000. We're bullish. Not complaining at all. Ethereum is a piece of crap right now. it's been so bad for over a year now. I don't even look at it, right? Am I holding it? Yeah, but I'm not even looking at it. Saying that, am I holding it? Yes, I am. But when am I holding it from? That's a different question. You know what I mean? I've been holding it for a very long time, hence why I'm not too fussed about it. I'm still in profit. As I mentioned about BTC as well, most of us are holding BTC below the 20k, right? So end of the day, are we really complaining? Are we really down? No. The higher we go is better, but we're still in profit, and ultimately. So that's the most important thing. And actually, most of these coins, right, that we have on our list, or in fact, on my current list, right, that I have, a lot of them, we've already bought them back in 2022, 2021, right? So we started entering around the end of 2021. We went full in around the end of 2022, right? So we were already in the game. Do you see what I mean? And then 2023, we started panicking because that's when things are moving. Because remember, we panic when the market moves up. We get excited when the market goes down, right? So right now we are excited because the market is down. Awesome. Oh man. So Faisal says it's been a great stream, brother. Heading off. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace, my brother. Yes, no, me too. I'm not going to be here too long. It's been 48 minutes. I didn't intend that. I was only going to be here for 10 minutes. Would you believe this, right? But do you know what happened? I had some energy drink, so I think I'm a bit hyper right now. I think I'm a bit hyper. Anyway, they got these new Lucozade Alert. So I'm advertising Lucozade. Lucozade sponsor this video. Lucozade Alert, freaking high caffeine stuff. Look, high caffeine, man. This is on another level. So yeah, Cherry Blast as well. Cherry Blast. I'm telling you, this is on another level. So I think I'm hyped up from this. So other than that, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure having all of you guys here. thank you very much for coming to the show. My name is Sham. This is X5. The truth is always out there, and you're not just going to get the honest stuff out of me at the end of the day. So I'm not here for anything else, as I said. If you appreciate this kind of content, this kind of video, do consider subscribing, join the family. But I'm not promising you a video every single day or 8 p.m. every day. None of that business here. We come on whenever, and if you guys do want me to come, like Faisal, he requested me to come online. He asked me yesterday, actually, can I do a live stream? I couldn't do one yesterday. I said I'll do one today. So here I am. So just like him, you can also ask me if you want me to come online. But I do like to stick to a few topics. We can talk about conspiracies and all sorts of other stuff, general stuff as well. I try and keep myself away from politics. I'm not a political guy. I don't mind talking about religion. I'll blast anyone on religion. I don't have a problem with that. But when it comes to certain situations around certain countries and certain things, I try and keep myself away, because there are some subjects which are very touchy. They touch me, they touch everybody. So I try not to stay off those, because things can get really heated up. And ultimately we're not here for any of those stuff. But other than that, it's all about love, peace, right? And keeping calm and, wishing the best for everybody. So I want everybody to do the best and everybody to have a good one. So that's the most important thing. And of course, those of you who are new, later on you'll understand, or if you have watched the previous videos, you might actually be able to put a timeline to what I've said and what I do, and you'll understand how things work. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you want to stay one step ahead of the game, you might as well subscribe and hit that notification bell, or whatever it is. And I'll see you on another one very soon. Adios, my amigos.